आप सभी को मेरा नमस्कार, जय हिंद। A new story for my YouTube series of storytelling. Today's story is Indigo by Louis Fischer. Indigo is a story from Flamingo of class 12th English book. When the name of the chapter Indigo comes to students' mind, they lose a kind of interest for the chapter because they believe it is a historical chapter based on history and fact. Yes, it is based on history, but it is our Indian history. It is about our struggle against Britishers. This chapter proved to be a turning point in Gandhiji's political life. First, let us discuss about Louis Fischer. Louis Fischer was a world-renowned biographer and historian. This Indigo is an extract part from Gandhiji's life. Gandhiji's life is that book on which the movie Gandhi is based, and the movie won many Oscar awards, academic awards. Louis Fischer has also written the biography of Lenin, and for his biography and history, he got 1965 National Book Award. Now the story. The story goes back in the year 1917. It was the month of December 1916 when Gandhiji was attending a conference, national conference of Indian National Congress Party in Lucknow. And at the same time, a poor illiterate farmer sharecropper from Champaran was trying to meet Gandhiji. But he was not able to meet Gandhiji, he was not allowed to meet Gandhiji since he was an illiterate and a poor farmer. But I must say, Rajkumar Shukla was very resolute and he had a lot of tenacity. And at last, Gandhiji became happy on seeing his tenacity and resolute and finally met him. Rajkumar Shukla requested Gandhiji to come to Champaran to solve their legal problem, the problem of sharecroppers, the problem of indigo. Gandhiji promised he would go there, but then Gandhiji said that he had some work and first he had to do those work. Gandhiji asked Rajkumar Shukla to be present in Calcutta on a particular time and at a particular place. And Rajkumar Shukla was present there in Calcutta on that particular time and date what he was asked to be. From there, Mahatma Gandhi and Rajkumar Shukla boarded train for Patna. There Gandhiji was supposed to meet Rajendra Prasad, who became the first president of India. But unfortunately, Rajendra Prasad was not there. And there was his servant. Rajendra Prasad's servant took Gandhiji as a sharecropper like Rajkumar Shukla, and at night they were asked to sleep on the ground, on the floor. The next day they were not allowed to take water from the well because they were considered untouchable. From Patna, Gandhiji boarded the train for Muzaffarpur and he had already written letter to Kriplani. The train reached at Muzaffarpur at midnight and Kriplani was there with a lot of his followers. Gandhiji stayed at Muzaffarpur for a brief time and he stayed in the house of Malkani. Malkani was a teacher of government school and it was a very daring act of Malkani to give shelter to harbor Mahatma Gandhi at his home because the people, the employee of the government were not allowed to have a soft corner for the Congress people and Gandhiji was a top Congress leader. At Muzaffarpur, Gandhiji tried to collect some information about the grievances of sharecroppers. He called the meeting of lawyers and when Gandhiji learned that lawyers took a heavy amount from farmers, Gandhiji scolded them badly that you people are charging so much from these poor sharecroppers. Now here at this point I must tell you that what was the problem. Why Rajkumar Shukla came to Gandhiji for help. So all the agricultural land of Champaran was owned by a British landlord. This point you need to understand. All we need to understand. All the agricultural land of Champaran was owned by a British landlord, and Indian farmers were sharecroppers, and they did the cultivation on a certain agreement. The amount of land sharecroppers, Indian tenants, farmers were cultivating in that land, 15% part of the land was supposed to be cultivated with indigo, and the entire indigo harvest was supposed to be deposited, given to British landlord. This was a long standing agreement, and as per this agreement, the sharecroppers, they had been doing cultivation. Of late, German people invented synthetic indigo, and that's why this natural indigo was not in much demand. Therefore, Britishers were not in a position of earning benefit out of growing natural indigo. That's why they stopped it. But they were not that generous or magnanimous that they would ask tenants that you could go and grow in 100% part of the land your own crop. So in lieu of that, the British landlords, they asked a heavy amount, and they charged a heavy amount from the Indian farmers, from the sharecroppers, from the tenants. And farmers were not, they did not realize that all it is happening because of the synthetic indigo. And they were not even strong enough that they could fight their case in law, because all the people, all the system, all the law, all the judiciary system was in the hand of British landlord. Some of the farmers protested, and then the British landlords got them bitten by their hired people. And at this moment, somebody told Rajkumar Shukla that in this matter, there is only one person can help you. It is Mahatma Gandhi. Go and take help. And for that reason, Rajkumar Shukla was there to take Gandhiji, to bring Gandhiji to Champaran, so that they sharecroppers like Rajkumar Shukla and other people who had given a huge amount of money to British landlord, they could get their money back. This is the problem. This was the issue. Now, Gandhiji from Muzaffarpur, having studied some of the terms and conditions and the problems of sharecroppers, Gandhiji moved to Champaran. In Champaran, Gandhiji tried to contact and met the secretary of the British Landlord Association and asked for the details. But the secretary of the British Landlord Association denied giving any details, said that you are an outsider, we cannot give you any details. Then Gandhiji went to Commissioner of Tirhut Commission. Even the Commissioner of Tirhut Division, he denied, he said that we cannot give any information to an outsider, and said that you must leave this place immediately, you are an outsider. Gandhiji said that I am not an outsider, this is my country, I am a citizen of this country, and I am not an outsider, hence I will not leave this place. Gandhiji heard that there was a farmer who was badly behaved, he was badly treated. So Gandhiji went to meet that farmer riding an elephant. But on the way Gandhiji was stopped, there was a messenger from the superintendent, and he took Gandhiji on his vehicle jeep and brought him back and gave him a paper and asked him to sign and leave Champaran. Gandhiji signed on the back that I deny to leave the place. The next day a warrant was issued. When people came to know that Gandhiji was in some kind of trouble, their champion who was there to fight for their favor, Gandhiji was there to help them fight and get the amount back. When they came to know that their Gandhiji was in trouble, thousands people came in support of Gandhiji from Champaran and from far off places. Looking at this, the local administrators got confused, and with the help of Gandhiji, they got this crowd under control. The next day, Gandhiji was summoned and a trial was supposed to be held in court. But looking this huge number, the trial was delayed, and then Gandhiji was asked to furnish some amount to be released on bail. But Gandhiji also denied the amount, saying that I do not defy the law. By disobeying the law, I do not want to set a bad example. But at the same time, I cannot ignore my inner conscience. I cannot ignore the voice which is coming in favor of these poor farmers. So I am not here to set a bad example by not obeying the law, but I am with these people, poor people. At last, Gandhiji's case was dropped, and the Lieutenant Governor, he released Gandhiji, and he was allowed to stay, but he was some kind of under arrest. Gandhiji held a meeting that in case if he would get arrested, how his entire things would be carried out. So at these conditions, the other people who came in support of Gandhiji, they thought if Gandhiji would get arrested, what we could do. But they held a meeting, and Gandhiji briefed their actions to be done in case Gandhiji would get arrested. But then at last Gandhiji was released, and Lieutenant Governor dropped his case. At last a commission was set up, and that commission was supposed to settle the problem of sharecroppers. From the sharecroppers, from the farmers, Gandhiji was the only member, and rest other people were from the Britishers. At first, Gandhiji asked for 50% amount to be refunded, but they denied. They did not give 50%. And then Gandhiji brought it down to 25%. Now, here there comes question that why did Gandhiji agree to take 25%? Because the British landlord and the people, Britishers, they knew that Gandhiji would not take less than 50%, and we would not give them more than 25%. So the case would be left like this. So to finish the deadlock, to bring some kind of improvement in this matter, Gandhiji accepted 25%, and even by accepting 25%, it was a defeat of Britishers. And Gandhiji promised that in the coming future, all our land would be returned back to Indian farmers, and the same thing happened. At this point, Gandhiji solved the legal problem, Indigo problem, but Gandhiji was never satisfied only with solving the political problem. After that, Gandhiji started looking the cultural and social problem of Champaran and Motihari. Gandhiji saw that there was a problem of health issue was there. There was a problem of sanitation, schools were not there. So Gandhiji opened some schools, and he got toilets ready for the people, and even Gandhiji called his wife, and his son even came and joined this movement, the cultural and social movement Gandhiji was carrying on to improve the living conditions of people of Champaran and Motihari. There was opened some school, and Kasturba Gandhi taught the women of the Champaran and Motihari that even if you have a limited number of clothes, you should wash it regularly and clean it, and that's the motive that you should be observing the hygiene in your day-to-day life process. And ashram was also opened in the model of Gujarat, and the ashram was based on one principle, that all the work which was carried on, which were there in ashram, that was supposed to be done, all the members of ashram itself. No other person would come from outside to fix or to do any work required to be done in ashram. Gandhiji distributed 3 different medicines: quinine for malaria, sulfur ointment, and castor oil. These 3 medicines were distributed to all the people: quinine for malaria, sulfur ointment, and castor oil. And at last, when we moved towards the end of the story, there was an Andrew, there was a missionary, and he desired to join Gandhiji's camp, Gandhiji's ashram, and other people became very happy with this proposal. They thought that if Andrew, being an Englishman, being a missionary, if he joined our team, so our fight with the Britishers would be easy. But here Gandhiji denied Andrew the admission into their camp or in the ashram, and here Gandhiji taught them the lesson of self-reliant. Gandhiji said that our fight is against Britishers, and how come if we get dependent on them, so we would become weak. And here, by denying admission to Andrew, Mahatma Gandhi taught them the lesson of self-reliant. So that's the beautiful chapter, Indigo from Flamingo by Louis Fischer. Very soon I would come with all of the chapters of Flamingo, and wishing you all the very best for your board exam. Jai Hind.